So obviously no one ever plans to get sick, but getting sick unexpectedly, man, it can be hard.
Hey friends, I'm Heidi, the Heavenly Minded Homemaker. It is my goal to encourage and equip you to live a life of peace, of purpose, and abundance. I believe in homegrown revival, and today's video is another step down that narrow path. So before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button and say hello to Ruth.
Not only do I not feel well, but it is so cozy outside. I know there's storms coming, but they're not here yet. If it wasn't for the bugs, I think I would just lay right out here in the grass and take a nap, because I love listening to the birds. It's so beautiful. Do you see what I see? Look at all that honeysuckle growing in. It smells so beautiful. I know some people hate honeysuckle, but I really do enjoy it. Hello friends, and welcome. Genuinely, I'm so excited to connect because I've recorded this video probably 5 times, and every time I've given up because I'm like, this is garbage. Nobody wants to watch this. Like, what am I doing? I got sick this week, and like the sickest I have been in quite a while. I have been taking beef organ supplements for just almost a year now. I'm like a couple weeks shy of a year. And of all the amazing benefits I've had, that's not what this video is about, just calm down. Of all the amazing benefits I've had from taking beef organs, which they have been many, like we all should prioritize our health more, and this is like the one thing that has made such a huge difference for me, coupled with eating better, of course. But my immune system has been phenomenal for the past year. Especially after the hurricane, there were so many toxins that had been at the bottom of rivers for forever, and now we're like all over the place. We had toxic like sludge and then dust just everywhere out here, and so there's crazy sickness going around that I mean, the whole area was just like unbelievably sick. And I a couple times got like a day of maybe like a little bit of a sniffle and not feeling fantastic, but I could like feel my immune system kick it out and feel like make me feel better so quickly. It was crazy. And the only thing that I've been doing different from the rest of my family was taking beef organ supplements regularly. Like, I do not miss a day of my Primal Queen supplements. My immune system has been phenomenal. So I don't know if it's like this in your area. I don't know if this is just North Carolina thing, if this is a Southeast thing, or if people are noticing this other places. I've never dealt with allergies like my entire life. I'm thankful for that. I watch my husband and my oldest daughter go through horrible allergies every single year, and I feel so bad for them. They really go through it. I've never had allergy issues. All of a sudden, it was like a switch flipped. My sinuses and allergy whatever just exploded, and I ended up with massive impacted sinuses, like to the point that I feel like I have a toothache. I'm trying to work through it all. I've taken the past couple days to just sleep, to just rest. I'm so behind on so many things in my life, and I am just exhausted. It came out of nowhere, right? You do not appreciate your health until you don't have it, right? And I understand that I will get better. Like, this too shall pass, and we'll get there. That's why we should be prioritizing our health. That's why we should be eating better and doing things to truly fuel our bodies and heal and all of those amazing, wonderful things. But man, it just wiped me out. And I feel like so much in life lately has been, I've shared about it, right? It's been so heavy. I mean, the world is going crazy. There's so much going on. Our lives, our family, we've been caring for aging parents and a grandparent and, trying to balance all of the different things, as you are too, I'm sure, right? Life is busy. Lots of things are going on. There's uncertainties, there's whatever. We all have our daily things that we have to get through and deal with. But then to get kind of the rug pulled out from underneath you, whether it's health or just something that happens in life, and you go, man, seriously right now? And so I have the past couple days, I've kind of been halfway in between this, like, I just don't feel good. I'm exhausted. I'm so thankful. My husband and my kids have been fantastic to jump in and pick up the pieces. I'm so grateful to being more focused on just overall preparedness, because things that I had gotten and we had taken care of, we've gotten to reap some of those benefits from. So I'm really, really thankful for that. I'm thankful that while I might not have much community around me, the community I do have has been so helpful and so wonderful. And so all of those things are so important. But sometimes these things just happen and they knock us for a loop. I had a very specific plan of all the things that had to happen this week. We've been so busy going back and forth between Tennessee and North Carolina. We have big plans coming up that we needed to be prepared for, right? All of these big things that, of course, now kind of just all got like thrown into the toilet because here we are. It is what it is, and it happens. And so I was trying today so hard to pull it together and get some work done, because work goes on, right? It is what it is. And I'm sitting out here and I'm trying so hard, and I feel like everything is just garbage, right? Nothing is coming out right. I don't know if I'm just like brain fog still and just not, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make any sense. And so I paused, kind of just that still quiet moment. Maybe you've done this before too, where you're like, Lord, what do I do? Where do I go? What do I say? Like, help. And it was in that moment that I looked around. Excuse all the noisy traffic. I'm sorry, side rant. Guys who feel the need to have ginormous trucks and put all the stuff on them to make them nice and loud drives me bananas. Absolutely bananas. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And we have a couple that live on our street and they love going by and making the most amount of noise that they can possibly make. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. Anyways, my point being is I said, Lord, why, what? I don't know. There's so much lately that just feels so heavy. What am I focusing on? What am I doing? Like, do I have a point here today? And it's amazing when you just look around and see the world around you. The birds are chirping. There's a storm coming, so it's kind of cooled down. It's a little cloudy. It's like super cozy out. It's actually quite nice. A little bit of a cool breeze blowing. You hear the birds chirping. There is so much life. It's spring, right? There's so much life growing up all around me. I have flowers blooming like crazy. We got the honeysuckle coming up. Yes, there's poison ivy growing too. That's another thing on the list to get dealt with. But there's so much beautiful life growing up all around us. Regardless of being sick, we had an incident with a baby bunny yesterday. In the springtime especially, we are no strangers to baby bunnies needing a little extra tender loving care. So yesterday I had this little baby bunny for, a bit in the afternoon that we got to take in, keep warm, make sure it was okay, do all of the things before, yes, we got it out and it's out, living its happy little bunny life, and all of that is fantastic. But not feeling well and just spending the day snuggling and keeping warm, probably about 3-week-old baby bunny come on, what's better than that? They're so precious, they're so sweet, you know, just snuggly little things that we gotta love on a little bit. When we choose to see beauty, even in trials and hardship, I have had to ban so many people off of the YouTube channel here lately. While I understand that there are two sides to every coin, and everybody's gonna have their thoughts and their opinions and their own, you know, perspectives that they come with, and I think that's great. I think that's healthy. I think that's important. There are some people who choose to see the negative, who choose to just be negative. And there is no winning with those types of people. And lately we've had some that I've tried, like, first and foremost, to say something like, hey, you know, yes, that is true, but do you really need to be that unkind? You know, like, I try to, like, gently say something. I try to more sternly say something. And then you come to the point where you just have to ban these people, because when somebody intentionally goes after everything you post just to say something really unkind and negative and just mean and nasty, there's no winning with those people, okay? Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses and say, buddy, I wish you the best. Whatever is going on in your life that has you feeling that negative, because I'm sure we all could list a million things that have us feeling quite negative today. I had this week to get done about this many things. It's not happening. I have taken the past 2 days to completely rest, going, maybe that will do it. Maybe if I just completely rest, that'll make the difference and I will be ready to hit the ground running. I'm still not. I'm trying so hard. I got up, I got dressed, like I'm trying, and it's not happening. It just isn't. And I'm gonna go inside before the thunderstorm breaks loose, and I'm gonna curl up with my kiddos, and I'm probably gonna take a nap. Nothing's gonna get cleaned, nothing's gonna get handled, right? It's not going to happen. But that's okay, because I can choose to look at that negatively and be frustrated and upset and overwhelmed and angry or whatever it might be. Or I can look at it and say, well, you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. I am doing everything to the best of my ability. I have built up my immune system to the best of my ability. I was not expecting to get bamboozled by allergies when I never deal with allergies. I can only do what I can do. And Lord, you take the rest. And that's difficult, because some of us don't sit well. Some of us want to have all the things together and be super active and taking care of all of the things. But sometimes you hit a point where you've done all that you can do. I got super sick, super unexpectedly. I have been insanely feverish, just can't even keep my head up, just wiped out, which normally I'm a type of person who can push through just about anything. This I can't, for whatever reason. The Lord knew I was going to be here. The Lord knew this was going to happen right before I had really big deadlines and needed to be certain places and do certain things and have certain things accomplished. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, because I've done all that I can do, and that's okay. That's okay to get to a point and say, you know what, Lord, I did what I could do. Sure, of course, we all could maybe have done something differently or better or whatever. Learn from those mistakes and move forward to the best of your ability. There's lots of things that we all could work on. But I think that, well, yes, there's the important things that we can work on, and there's those things that we can learn from and we can talk about. And I think that's really, really important to do. Sometimes I think it's just saying, you know what, I'm gonna find beauty in what's around me regardless. I'm gonna be incredibly thankful that my kiddos were able to work the washing machine and still keep laundry run even when I'm laid out. That my husband has been able to run all the errands and cook all the meals and do all of the stuff while I've honestly just gone to bed early each day. I'm really thankful for those things. I'm thankful that my kiddos know how much I love when my flowers go into bloom. And so they've gone out and clipped the blooms and brought them in and made me bouquets. That's so incredibly thoughtful and kind and sweet. And when we have so many negative people in our lives or just out and about in public or in the comments on YouTube, we don't have to get caught up in their negativity. We can see that clearly there's something hurting within them. We can pray for them and we can move on. Because although I don't feel great, although I'm a million steps behind, although I have 1,000,001 things on my plate that need to be dealt with, as we all do, I'm sure, I can say, you know what? A hot bowl of soup, some comfy pajamas that I think I'm gonna head right back in the house and put back on, and a warm spot to curl up and rest is absolutely a blessing that I am thankful for today. Did I do the things I planned to? Nope. Am I prepared and ready for the things I needed to be? No. But it is what it is. And I can still see beauty and blessing, and flowers that have bloomed, and the ducks swimming in their pond, and the cool air before the thunderstorm. I can enjoy that. And if that can be an encouragement to you, then I'm gonna praise God for it, because I so desperately wanted to sit down and put together these amazing videos that I thought would truly connect with others and be a blessing and a help. And instead, I got a massive allergy, sinus, something going on. I feel like I cannot string together 2 words, and I just want to go lay down. But I still needed to get something up, and so I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could share something, and if it can bless one of you and be an encouragement to one other person to find the silver lining in whatever season of life, whatever random sickness has popped up, whatever has happened for you, then praise God. It is what this is there to be then. Because my plans, well, God just laughed and said, you know what, we're going to do things a little bit differently. So instead of being upset about it, I'm just going to trust him and I'm going to go with it, because that's about all I can do right now anyways. I hope that one other person can feel encouraged. What about you? Has anybody else got insane allergies going on that are not the norm? Because again, like I said, there's a couple people in my family who usually deal with stuff. The rest of us, it's gotten a little bit much. I shared about how the kiddos were hit a little hard with it the other day, but even then, I feel like this has been way harder than what they went through. So kind of just crazy all around, but it is what it is. What can we do, right? Each day we do the best that we can with what we have, and you know, that's what we can do. So that's it for me. I hope that it can be an encouragement to you. I'll go ahead and leave you guys these videos up here that might be a little more helpful than this, but even in the sickness and the haze of pollen palooza, hopefully it can lift your spirits just a little bit today. I love you all. I thank you for hanging out with me. You know it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.